Physical exercise is great, but this is more important. Welcome back to Book 5, the channel that helps you live a more holistic life. This is your man Jay, and today we are going to speak about the importance of physical exercise in contrast to the importance of spiritual exercise. Now, you could go to any gym in any town and you would see the gym filled up with people on several days of the week. These people are usually health conscious people uh, at some point that wanted to improve their health or wanted to just maintain their health, right? So they're in the gym and they're getting things going. Typically, you see people, you know, an hour to 2 hours in the gym 3 days per week. So that'll give you a total of 12 hours a month, roughly, almost a little over 150 hours a year people are putting into the gym, which is great. It's a fantastic thing. However, when you go into certain communities, when you go into certain communities at certain age levels, the focus on your bodily exercise is high. However, the focus on your spiritual exercise is very low. I can't tell you how many conversations that I've had with people about their physical appearance or how to improve their physical appearance, uh, things of that nature. Okay, but I can almost count on one hand how many people that I've run into on a regular basis that really want to improve their spiritual well-being. I mean, you might say, well, that's because you in a gym and there's nobody there speaking about their spiritual well-being. But I mean, in all parts of society, I hear or have been engaged in more conversations concerning their physicality more than their spirituality. Okay, now I'm not here to tell you where to get your spirituality from, but I will say on this channel we are based off the KJV Bible. So I can't recommend any other thing but that. However, with that being said, uh, all that time that we are spending on our bodily exercise, usually what happens is you have a complementary diet that accompanies your exercise program, right? Because you don't want to just exercise and then eat like crap because then you're defeating the purpose of your exercise, and one is going to win over the other. At least in my experience, one's going to win over the other. Either you're going to start to a diet that's going to support your exercise and give you more energy, give you more ambition and more determination to hit your exercise goals, or you're going to continue a crappy diet and then you're going to throw your hands up on the exercise and stay home and kick your feet up and eat all kind of bad things. In terms of your spirituality, every day we go out, our spirit is bombarded with a lot of negativity. Negativity is abundant. And so you see in the society those negative attitudes spilling out into society and affecting society as a whole. And a lot of the things that a lot of the reason that is because people don't take time for their spiritual exercise. So how much time do you really concentrate a week on your spiritual self, like spiritual awareness, taking time to silence everything around you and really looking in towards your inner self and saying, what needs to improve here? How do I improve these things? What is a timeline for me to improve these things? Because you would do it with your exercise. You will put yourself on a 30-day challenge, a 60-day challenge, 90-day challenge. You'll come up with all kind of diets. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. But when it comes to your spirituality, is nothing. You're spending 12 hours a week or I'm sorry, 12 hours a month at the gym. Some of us spending 12 hours a week at the gym, but you spending 0 hours a week or a month on your spiritual health and your spiritual well-being. Okay, and then what you have is things start to affect you on a subconscious level, on a again a more spiritual level, and you don't know why you're struggling with certain aspects of life. It's because you're not working out. There's no spiritual exercise for you. And a lot of the things that people will call spiritual are not spiritual at all. They're not. They are really uh, concepts developed by men who want to sell you things like courses and books and blah blah blah. That's not that's not spiritual. So again, when you are focusing on your physicality, you bring a diet with that. So when you focusing on your spirituality, you got to bring a diet with that also. Okay, it's things that you have to decide, yo, I'm going to cut this out. Okay. That could be a wide range of things. I have to cut these things out in order to support my spiritual growth, in order to get me to another level of spirituality, right? Because it's going to be more important. Your spiritual exercise is going to be way more important than your physical exercise, because your spirit literally is guiding you through this life, right? You could say, oh well, my mind is guiding me through this life, which is correct, but that source, that mental source is coming from your spirit. Okay, if again, like let's just say you angry, your spirit is angry, your mind is going to contemplate angry thoughts, angry ideas will come out. If your spirit is happy, your mind will produce happy thoughts, and then happy actions will come out. So a lot of times, again, we don't realize why we are, in a particular way, feeling a particular way, or moving a particular way, and it's because we are not working out our spiritual exercise. Um, so as much time as you're going to take on your physicality, and even if you're not taking time on your physicality, it is more important and very important that you are taking time on your spirituality. You don't have to go crazy, especially if you are not um accustomed to doing anything. Just to get started, 20 minutes a week, 30 minutes a week, build that up to 30 minutes a day, build that up to an hour a week, build that up to whatever, 2 hours, 3 hours a month, to just focus on your inner self. Okay. And again, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you need to do, because I don't know you, right? I don't know where you're at. But what I do know is that for the general public or the masses, everyone needs to turn into their inner self and focus on their spirituality and improve that by the means that they see fit, because we just live in a world that's full of negativity, and the more we eat that negativity, the more spiritually unfit we are, so if we can work out mental exercises, if we can go to school and learn things, if we can go to the gym and work on our physical exercise, if we could work on our financial stability and strength, and our fair, if we could do all of those things, we certainly can carve out some time to the thing that guides us the most, and that's going to be our spirit. Okay, so um yeah, man, that's all I got for you today. Just that your spirit is very, very important, and your attention to it, and what you want to be conscious of concerning it outweighs almost every other thing, every other aspect of life. Okay, so our scripture today was brought to us by First Timothy chapter 4 and verse 8. Exercise profiteth little, but that spirit, man, you got to get that spirit right. Thanks for joining us here on Book 5, the channel that helps you live a more holistic life. This is your man, Jay, and I'll catch you next time in the book club.